How's it going? Welcome everybody. Welcome back. Howdy. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to more DROD. DRODtober continues. We're gonna play more DROD today. Deadly Rooms of Death. I'm very excited. Very excited. Oh, Journey's End. There it is. Welcome everybody. Dana, good to see you. Dragon Catman, welcome. Zetsubera, Messagide. I'm probably butchering your name, I apologize. Syllogism, welcome. Gangrel, Talif, // Ray, welcome one and all. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna pick up immediately where we left off yesterday. I think I'm almost at the end of Master Locks. I may have unintentionally spoiled myself about the length of the hold. I try to go into all of these totally, completely blind, not knowing what to expect, not knowing the length, the breadth, the width of any of these holds, but I made a mistake yesterday and may have spoiled myself. And I think we're almost at the end of it. I think we're almost done with it. It's been a fun hold so far. There was one extremely annoying room, but besides that one room, the rest has been pretty fun. So I'm excited. The plan is finish this hold, and then immediately launch into the next one. The next Smite Master selection. Just continue to plow through them. We're getting close to the end. I say that, but there's still like 5 more, I think. There's still a lot more DROD. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, that music is so good, Dana. I played Castlevania 3 last night, and I was just reminded how good the music is. Even in the US version, with the inferior sound chip. I really like the music for that game. As a matter of fact, I'm strongly considering doing a secret late night stream tonight where I play more Castlevania 3. So look forward to that. Maybe do a double stream today. Maybe. It's possible. The next hold is Devilishly Dangerous Dungeons of Doom, I think it's called. The name of it's quite the mouthful. Devilishly Dangerous Dungeons of Doom. Or DDDD. In fact, I think I have a picture here we can put up. A very, very small, low-res image. There it is. Very blurry, hard to read. Not that this really tells you much about it. Devilishly Dangerous Dungeons of Doom. There it is. You can't really parse that image, but there's a cool little goblin guy standing there. And I guess those are golems. I like the evil eyes. They're just giant googly eyes. And there's a lot of blurry stuff. This will be the DROD will be the first hold that we play that incorporates elements from the city beneath. And I'm really looking forward to that because up until now, all the Smite Master selections have been pre-DROD 3. So we're working with, older enemies, less game elements to play with. But Master Locks is the final hold of the pre-City Beneath era. And then this one here is post-City Beneath. I'm really excited for it. Not true! Oh no, I'm lying. I apologize. Anyway. Enough chitter chatter. Let us commence gaming. You got me there. Yeah, good call. You got me. Well played. You got me. Game. 6 hours, 14 minutes, 19 seconds on the clock. Are we in the right location? Master Locks Expert? Yes. I don't think I want to be here just yet. So I have 2 different rooms to pick from to start today. Let's start the timer. 2 different rooms to start the day off with. Let me shuffle that window over. Okay. So this is the intended path. I don't know how much more there is to this hold, but I'm pretty sure there's only a couple rooms left. And there's a secret over here. So I kind of dabbled in this secret room yesterday, but didn't really make much progress. I think we'll start with this one. This is a very interesting room. I like that this room is playing a lot more with guards, because guards are a sorely underutilized monster type, at least in previous holds. And I don't really understand their behavior too well, so it's fun to get to work with them a bit more and get a better grasp of their movement, their sword swinging abilities and such. So yeah, this is a very confusing room. Very confusing room. So it's obvious that we have to drop all the trapdoors, because this is the escape path right here. Gotta drop all the trapdoors. There's a whole series of them around the outer perimeter of this little chamber. You gotta kill all the monsters. I gotta pop the little mud blob to release the guards. And there's 4 roaches here that will be released once we toggle this orb. There's a wubba for whatever reason. I'm sure this wubba is going to be important somehow. I'm just not sure how. So the tricky thing here is we need to leave this inner chamber to hit the orb to release the roaches. Leaving this inner chamber is one way. There's no way to get back into the inner chamber. And that's reinforced by the fact that hitting the orb here closes these 4 walls as well as releasing the roaches. So my suspicion is we have to, in some way, manipulate the guards to kill the roaches. But then, how do we kill the guards after that's done? Like, my thought is, when I was playing around yesterday, I was trying to get a guard stuck on the door, and then raise the door, or then close the door. So the guard is on this specific tile, close the door to release the roaches, then send the roaches onto the force arrow and have the guard kill them. I wasn't able to make that work. Maybe because I was just trying to do one specific guard in one corner. Maybe we need to plant 4 guards in each of the corners. That seems incredibly difficult to achieve though. And then how do we kill the guard? My idea is to get a guard stuck here, drop all the trapdoors to prevent it from leaving its tile, except for one, and block that one specific tile with a wubba. And then with the guard in place, held in place by wubba, we can then move around the perimeter to manipulate this guard to swing his sword to destroy all the roaches, then come back down here, pull the wubba off the tile, kill the guard, and retreat. Something like that, maybe? Again, I wasn't able to make that work, but maybe I just didn't try hard enough or do it right. I love wubbas. Wubbas are so cool. So to start with, the only available choice is to pop the mud orb. And I can retreat right now, but then I can never get back in here to release the guard. So we have to stab the mud blob first. Hey chat business, welcome. DROD. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as DROD-tober. I don't know how long DROD-tober is gonna last. Probably after, like, I don't know, maybe one more hold, then we'll move on to other things. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go full in. Tendry's so cool. Tendry can kill Wubbas. He's so powerful. I'm trying to think of how I would configure it so that there's a guard on the door and a Wubba blocking. Okay, like these force arrows here must be significant. The force arrows on the trapdoors must be important. They must be a key element to this, because what is this? Inhibit movement from the north, from the northeast, and from the east. Like a guard sitting there cannot step onto that tile. Right? Or am I just misreading that? I might just be misreading that. You can step onto that, of course. Can't go from the north, though. Like, if I blocked this tile with a Wubba... Like, the fact that we're only given one Wubba, but there's 4 guards and 4 possible corners, leads me to believe we only need to use one of these 4 guards, rather than all 4 of them. But the tricky thing is hitting the orb. Well, okay, let's actually play around with this a little. So we go like that. The guards are killing me. And now... and I'm immediately at a loss for what to do here. I can drop those. And now the guard will stay there. Again, I don't fully understand guard behavior. Get out of here with that. Let's pull the Wubba onto the force arrow. Kill that guard. See, then the Wubba leaves the force arrow, which might be okay. I might be able to... plant... Oh, the guard stepped off the wall. Okay, before I hit that, we gotta plant the guard on there. He doesn't want to go there. I don't know what to do. This is tricky. This is one of those rooms where I just don't really have a plan for it. I can't leave the Wubba there, at least not easily. Especially, definitely lost it now. The guards must be part of the solution. Or do they? Yeah. So we'll never be able to get the roaches out of the interior chamber. The roaches will never leave. So we have to kill them while they're in here, but we can't be in here, so guards have to kill the roaches. Guards have to kill the roaches. How do you make that happen? Out of here. Get out of here. Hold you play as Half, have to use Half mechanics. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be interesting. I wish there were more holds based around Half. Like, even the Smite Master selections we did, where Half has a bad day, Beathro in the Secret Society, that did have Half. He was fairly underutilized. I guess there isn't really a whole lot of options for Half mechanics. Still, it'd be fun if there were more Halfing to be done. This sort of thing is wrong, because the Wubba being on the Force Arrow means this tile is permanently blocked until I pull the guard off the wall. So I was able yesterday to kind of get the configuration I thought I needed. So we want to pull the Wubba out and then leave it right there. Please, please, Wubba, just stay there. Wubba. And now if I hit that, see, this is close, but the question becomes, how do I get those guards to turn their swords to kill the enemies? The only way I can do that is if Beathro is up here, because the guards want to have their swords between them and Beathro. So in order to get like these guards to stab north or west, I need to be north or west of the guards. And I need to leave this guard there. Still leave a path back to kill him, which means this Wubba needs to stay right there, which is not going to happen. Unless I can like finagle it. Why isn't that one turning his sword? As soon as I step off, boom, that's it. That's the end. This is tricky. I think I'm close. Like, I think this is the general idea. Just need to figure out how to actually make it work. I suspect this guy is not turning his sword because he'll want to rotate it counterclockwise to get to Beathro, but that would kill this other guard, and they're probably programmed to not kill other guards, or to prioritize keeping other guards alive over turning their swords, something like that. That's my suspicion. So I need to be able to hold this guard and Wubba in place, and then move Beathro all the way over here to get this guy to turn his sword, or this guy, or this guy. Like, at the moment, it's already gone. Oh! Wait. It's... Oh. Let's try this. Get out of here. Guard. Guard. Okay. The brooches clump. The problem is nothing. Is that exactly how I needed it? That might be exactly how I needed it. No, this is close. If these other two guards were not here, this might be perfect. Okay, this is good. This is very good here. So let's just do some dancing. Try and get those roaches killed. Nope, okay, can't go south. Oh, guard! Guard! No, you were so close. Almost did what I wanted you to do. This guy is such a mystery. I got one roach dead somehow. I didn't even see how that happened. I can't... Can I? I can get a roach stuck there, right? And then just use this guard. I cannot get the guard stuck on that force arrow, though. So very close. Kill, kill. I don't know about this, because now the guard's stepping on there. What's turn order look like? Guard moves first. Okay, okay. Might be onto something here. I wish I could use this checkpoint, but I can't. I think doing this same thing, but with only one guard alive rather than all of these guards alive would be the key. Because this guard's a problem. I can't jump around here without this guard getting stuck on the force arrow there. Because if I take a step north here, I'm just dead. Yeah. Dead. Stuck. So let's go back here. Oh, no, that was really close. I wasn't paying attention, though. Ooh. Ooh. It's good sounds. Okay, this doesn't get the wubba to cooperate. So, step south. Wait, how did I do this? Step south. I can't turn my sword. I gotta kill that guard. And then that's a dead spot. I love it when I can do something once and then just not replicate it easily. That happens a lot. That's a bad spot. Something like this. I need the guard to move onto the force arrow and then the wubba. Like that. Okay. I believe this is good. I think this is what I want to do. I think this is... Well, I'm still running into the same problem where going north gets these roaches stuck on these force arrows. Like, I can't coax this guard to spin his sword northwest until I walk over here and then the roach is stuck on the force arrow. Which leads me to believe I do need 4 guards on each of the walls. Then how do I kill them? Because I only have the one wubba. Because a unit on this tile can move into any of these 5 squares. I think we're close. Close. There's gotta be something different here. Something different to do. There's no toggling. Guard will never go northwest sword. That's just something I'm missing with the force arrow shenanigans here. Like if I could instead plant a wubba there, but no, then the guard just gets free. How very mysterious. See, I have to go all the way there to get the guard to turn his sword. And now I can kill these other 2 roaches like this. I'm gonna be left with 1 single roach though. And now that roach there will never die. I can get rid of this. Oh, I'm gonna get wubbed. What? And Kate, welcome. Thank you for the resub. 1 full year of support. Thank you very much. Welcome to DROD-tober. Still playing this silly little game. Still having a lot of fun with it. Thank you. Welcome. I'm very close to solving this room. There's a mystery though. A mystery afoot. bum 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 bum. Mystery afoot. What can I do differently? Does it matter which corner I use? Possibly. I could create the same configuration of guard on wall, wubba blocking escape on any of these four corners, but I have to be over here to pop the orb, which runs the risk of the roaches getting caught on these other force arrows that are not being used. Bum, 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 bum. What if I use the top right corner? Let's try the same sort of thing with different corners. We go like this. Go this way. Okay, wubba, wubba. Okay, wub, wub. He wubbas, she wubbas. Oh, awkward. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try a less awkward approach. I'm trying to kill 3 of these guards and leave a 4th. Bum, 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 bum. But it's extremely awkward. They got me. This is very fiddly. I'm gonna run into the same problem if I use this corner. Like if I use this corner, drop a guard there, put the wubba there, run down here, pop this orb, I could convince this guard to spin his sword southwest, probably by standing down here. Not necessarily, but probably. But roaches are gonna get caught in this arrow. Huh. There's some key to this that I'm not understanding. I don't see how it would be possible to plant a guard in all 4 of these corners. This is highly mysterious. So let's go try the other room. Alright, I briefly looked at this room before, but not more than that. I like rooms like this where there's just a lot of empty space and the actual gameplay puzzle part is just confined to a very small area. Usually that means they're really tough. I don't really know what's going on here. A roach queen down here. Some very conspicuous road tiles. Roach queen is trapped on a force arrow never to leave. So we're probably gonna have to do some shenanigans with roach egg timings. I see an obvious trap right here. Queen lays an egg, the egg hatches, the roach goes like this, and gets caught, and I lose the stage. Rattlesnake has to be convinced to go all the way up here, I think. Because as it stands, this golem configuration is unwinnable. Because we have to go like that. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, I need to convince the rattlesnake to go due north along this line and park itself right here to protect Beetho's back, so I can then kill this golem, spin around, kill the rattlesnake, kill this golem, come down here, kill the queen. So the difficulty lies in managing the roach spawns while maneuvering the rattlesnake up here. Interesting, interesting, okay. Okay. Rattlesnake, you want to come south? You want to come south? Thank you. He's gonna go towards me. Thank you. What are we on? Vertical preference? We can send him north. And then this ends up horizontal preference, so I'm screwed. So we either need to this looks problematic here. If you were in vertical preference right now, then you would continue to travel north. These are spaced such that if you were in vertical preference here, you'd be in horizontal preference here, or vice versa. And if he's in horizontal preference here, he's always going to turn west to get me. Same with here. This tiny little spot may be something I could block? No. I don't see how I'd block this tile. I can't coax a golem into there. I can't coax a roach into there. So what can I do differently here? It seems like no matter what I do, the rattler's going to turn left there. The only way I have to change that is to wait here, do like a little dance like that to shuffle its preference around. And we're still in horizontal. Okay. And Beethro has to stay down here until the rattlesnake is parked to prevent roaches from going into there. Huh. So do a little bit more dancing. Oh, don't do that. thought does occur to me. Go like that to block it. I wish I could replicate that same technique here. Okay, we got him passed on vertical. Something like this. Okay, how many roaches do I need? Say this many. I think this is pretty close. But like I need a roach in front of the serpent. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Just wait for a hatch. Spawn. Now I need to pull the queen. Come on, come on. Just behave, rattlesnake. Just do exactly what I want you to do. This is, I think I kind of get an idea what to do. Hey, Reg, welcome. It's probably good advice. I do not know the last time I ran a virus scan on my computer. I want somehow to set it up so that there's a roach in front of the rattlesnake as the rattlesnake travels north here. I guess these road tiles are spaced to indicate shifting of preferences. I guess those are why they're there? What exactly do I want to happen here, and how do I do that? So if he's horizontal preference here, he's going to want to go west unless west is blocked, and he'll go north instead. It'd be horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, so he goes sailing right by that. Horizontal, and that's death. Vertical, send him north where I want him to be. So he needs to be vertical here, which means I don't need to plug this if he's vertical preference. Vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, which means plug this, then vertical, horizontal. How would I coax him to go north in horizontal preference? This tile would have to be blocked somehow. So I can't stand to the north. Is there ways of getting roach caught there? So we can do horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical? That might be it. That might be. Bum, 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 bum. This is tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. My ultimate goal is to get the rattlesnake right there. If I can get the rattlesnake right there, parked at the very north end of this, if I can do that without getting any roaches caught there, then I've won. So we have horizontal preference. And since horizontal is blocked, he's going to turn north. I have to deal with these eggs. If the rattlesnake leaves its lane, it'll never go back in. So right now we're set up to have vertical, horizontal, vertical. The snake's stuck there. Struggling to see a way to prevent that from occurring. Unless I can do this same sort of roach hold maneuver here as I do there, that would entail getting a roach in front of the rattlesnake. Huh. Let's see, if I travel north, this roach is now stuck. I can hang out on this line, and it's not stuck, but again, I have no way of preventing this rattlesnake from getting caught there. Stuck. Because B throws to the west of the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake will always turn west when it's in horizontal preference, if given the option to. Like, I need to plug this tile somehow. That get done? There's got to be some manipulation of these roaches that I'm not seeing. Like we can go like that. Just get the roach fill. Like that, and then that tile's blocked, but now we have problems there. I can't stall roaches there. Had I horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. If I had that set up like that, without the rattlesnake getting loose. Why is the rattlesnake getting loose? Is that just something that's going to happen? turn 170 it gets out. If I just stay here... Oh. Nope. Bum, 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 bum. Well, this looks good. This might be good. Might be all I need to do. And now coax the rattlesnake out so that it hits here at horizontal preference. Which might just work. Horizontal. Now it goes north. And that should send him all the way up there. Okay. Now I need to just be very careful not to get any roaches caught there. So timing is important, although not that important. Because if I stay on this line, I'm safe. Except, oh. Still not a foregone conclusion. If we go now... That should be good. Cool. That was a pretty fun little puzzle. That was tricky. Tricky, but doable.
Oh boy, 6 tumblers.
Oh boy, 6 tumblers. I slept in too. It's okay, it happens. Sleeping is good. Sometimes you just gotta rest. Spider! We got a spooter. Hey Cadus. I haven't completed the secret here yet. I have not completed the secret room. I tried for a little bit yesterday, I tried for a little bit today, but it's something I'm missing about it. I'm just kind of letting it stew in the back of my head while I try these other rooms. We just got this one done. I just walked into this room here. I don't even know what I'm looking at yet. Oh boy, 6 tumblers. Looks to me like we have got to coax these 6 monsters onto these 6 arrows. Which I suspect is very silly. Turn order shenanigans here. Or is it? I'm thinking if I get them all 6 lined up like this, I could just walk north and keep them in that line and get them stuck there. But the goblin's gonna throw a wrench into that plan. Or will it? Maybe not. I don't know, let's see how this works. Oh, this is the trick here. In order to kill the 6 enemies, I have to pop this orb, which raises this wall here. So I need to get them all 6 planted on this arrow before I hit this orb to get in there to kill them. Okay. So, let's just see how this works. We have goblins number 1, then mud, then tar, then roach, then spider, then evil eye. Goblin, mud, tar, roach. There's trouble. That's trouble. I need to keep the goblin where he is. Like that sort of thing doesn't work. Because now they're all gonna come discombobulated? Yeah. Just need to be able to strike this orb here. Strike that orb. Without the goblin running away. Alright, back here.
Oh boy, 6 tumblers.
Oh boy. Okay, that's what I need to do. Except... that. Yep, there we go. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. Cool puzzle.
Clear.
That was cool. Whoa! Look at this! This is a nice looking room. Very, very pleasing to the eye. One monster to kill. A tar mother. But there's also a tar stuff gate. That would have been very, 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 very dumb without the turn order info. I agree. That would have been insanely infuriating without turn order knowledge. And this hold was designed before you could just click on something and see turn order. That would dramatically change my opinion of that puzzle. Had I played it in the engine that it was released in. Yeah, this was just get the 6 enemies lined up in a line by releasing them in specific order based on their movement order. Yeah. I suppose that does make sense, yeah. Following the theme of lockpicking and, like, I don't know how lockpicking works. You feel out the tumblers. I would have hated it. I would have hated it if I wasn't able to see monster movement order. Because I just wouldn't know what was going wrong. It'd be a long, drawn-out trial and error process. It would be immensely frustrating. Alright, so what do we have here? Oops. Tar Stuff Gate means... Hmm? 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 Alright, I think it's coming to me. If any of these tar nodules grow once, or every 30 turns I should say, they're going to spit out babies on these force arrows. Every 30 turns they're going to spit out babies on these force arrows. That's unavoidable. If those babies move beyond the second force arrow in their respective chambers, then the room is lost, because these tiles are unreachable by B-throw. There's no possible way I can pop all 8 of these tar blobs in under 30 turns, so I'm going to have to deal with tar babies. But how do we prevent them from getting stuck? They seem to be arranged such that if we are to the east of these two nodules, the babies get stuck. If we're to the north of these two, they get stuck. If we're to the west of these, to the south of these, they get stuck. And I have 30 turns to get in here and like pop these. I also have ortho squares here for whatever reason. Just to inhibit movement. There's no way I can get in here to the queen in under 30 turns, or the mother. Pretty sure they spawn on force arrows.
8 lock mechanisms. I better disarm all 8 devices, or I'll be locked in here forever.
Oh, they don't. Okay, good call. That does change the dynamic here a little bit, change the puzzle. Now, however, we do still have the problem of when we get in here to pop the tar nodule, 2 babies are spawned. Because the tar is growing over a wall. Each tar blob is over a wall. Let me check something.
Great. 8 lock mechanisms. I better disarm all 8 devices, or I'll be locked in here forever.
Okay, so that opens the room clear gate. Does it close again? No. Okay, once the room clear gate's open, it will never close again. But once the tar expands once, it creates unpoppable blobs. So we have to keep the mother alive while we deal with these tar nodules. Interesting. 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 Okay, well, let's
Great. 8 lock. Great. 8 lock mechanisms. I better disarm all 8 devices, or I'll be locked in here forever.
B-throw sounds quite fed up. So now this is already a problem, because now I cannot go north of this line without losing the puzzle. So that's obviously not the... This is the start. Fuses are preventing these tar blobs from spitting out babies. Fuses around the mother prevents it from actually spitting out any babies or expanding. There's a bit of a journey.
Great. 8 lock mechanisms. I better disarm all 8 devices.
I wonder why there's force arrows leading out from the center like that. Surely that's not just a way to elongate your travel time into the mother.
Great. 8 lock mechanisms.
Quiet, B-throw. Yeah, because I can't kill the mother now. Killing the mother now renders the puzzle unsolvable. Because all those tar blobs are impossible to cut. So I definitely feel like we need to keep the mother alive while dealing with the tar. But how? Because of the walls that the tar is growing on? We can't, like, allow it to expand and then pop that. Because this will never be a cuttable tar shape. It will never grow again. We can't get rid of these fuses anyway. Huh. I wonder why they chose to use ortho squares here. Force arrows here. I'm not sure what to do. So if we go like that, we could theoretically, like, I don't know, trim that. Will it? Okay, it will continue to grow if we trim that. Huh. This is tricky. There's some shenanigans afoot here. Trying to think of a way to pop all these orbs without getting babies stuck. And I'm not seeing it. This is confusing. I'm one of those rooms where I'm at a complete loss as to what to do. A complete loss. Like, surely there's some technique to defuse each side. We just do that same technique 4 times? Although it could entail, like, trimming tar blobs to buy time to go defuse one side, and then trim tar blobs, defuse another side. But anytime we defuse a side, defuse meaning completely destroy the tar blob, then we're creating babies that will be stuck. They will necessarily get stuck no matter what because of the configuration of the room. The room is large enough and everything's spread out enough that we can't... Maybe we just need to buy time. So we can get in here and kill the mother before popping these, but we need to make sure that each of the tar blobs is in this specific shape when we kill the mother. So rather than pop tar blobs, we need to be trimming it. But there's too many of them to manage. The only entry point to the center chamber is from the south. And this journey alone takes how many turns? From the entrance, we're at turn 9.
Disarm all 8 devices, or I'll be locked in here forever. Clear.
So the mother's 46. That's 37 turns. Hey Megami, welcome. I don't know if there's much of a gimmick to these rooms. We are picking locks, something like that. This is just very tricky. I need to kill all the monsters and clear all the tar to leave this room. At the moment, the only monster is this mother here. But there's these 8 tar blobs spread out around the side of the room. So you have to pop all 8 of these tar blobs and kill the mother to escape the room. But the problem is, each of these tar blobs is placed such that when you pop it, it will create babies in this unreachable little corridor. And if we pull any of these babies to the end of their respective tunnels, then we can no longer reach them to kill them, rendering the room unsolvable. This is a fuse, but there's no bombs, so the fuse is just there to inhibit growth. It will never... Tar doesn't grow over fuses, or create babies over fuses, so it's just there to prevent the tar from growing. Same with these fuses. They're all there to prevent the tar from growing out of control.
Great. 8.
Yeah, be quiet, Bethro. It's like, what are my options here? Go like that. What? Huh. Oh, I think I see. I think it clicked.
Great. 8 lock mechanisms. I better disarm all 8 devices, or I'll be locked.
Be quiet, Bethro. Or did it? Like if I plant a baby here and a baby there, you gotta leave babies here. Will that work? No, that won't work. Maybe that'll work? I don't know how to do it to both sides. Huh. Great.
Great.
Huh?
Great.
I'm trying to see if there's a way to put babies into these tiles, or at least a singular tar baby into these tiles to prevent the tar from expanding beyond its current state. But the ortho squares and the force arrows are causing that to be troublesome. I don't know if there's a way around that or not.
Great.
Quiet. And even if we do end up with 16 babies inhabiting these spots, everything all precariously done just so, then no, that's it. That's it. That's what we have to do. Just have to figure out how. Okay. So we fill these grass tiles with babies rather than tar. When that is stabilized and complete, we are free to enter into the center chamber and kill the mother. Because of the configuration of these walls, the babies will never escape. So you have as much time as needed to come in here to the center, kill the mother, then leave the center, kill all the babies, to drop the green doors, and then go through, kill all the tar, luring the babies out the green doors that are now open. Yeah. Okay, so I see what needs to be done, it's just a question of how. I did test to see green doors do not reclose once more enemies are spawned after the room is cleared. It's just a question of how do we set this up. And it looks to me like there is some pattern of moves that is repeatable to be done 4 times. I don't know if we need to do the entirety of the bottom, or both on the bottom, then both on the side, then both on the top, then both on the side, or if we do like one of these, then one, 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 one. Is it something like this? This is quite silly if this is the solution. I don't think this is it, but you know, this is kind of funny. I mean, obviously now I have no way of puncturing this and getting out without dying. Ah, I died. Hey, I died.
Great.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Let's wait. See, I can't because that's why the ortho square / force arrows are here. I can't seem. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Turn 27. 1, 2, 3. Let's do turn 28. 1, 2, 3. Something like this would work if I, as long as I don't die now, which I'm dead. So we just gotta make that work. That's sloppy, but it worked. Except, not quite. Those are not cooperating. Okay, it didn't quite work. I like the checkerboard tiling, it's nice. I like the blues. It's a nice contrast the typical tile set in DROD holds. Very colorful. I like color. Color's nice. Color's good. So let's see what happens at turn 29. I need a better way of escaping this. Okay, wait. Because this escape method's not gonna work 4 times. That's too slow. Is there a better way to do this? Probably. Not that. it's gotta be turn 28 or 29. So we go 28. My instincts tell me to run, but I've died. Huh! How do we get out of this? This little conundrum here. 28. Wish I could just go north from here. It's like the only way I can think to survive is by going like this. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that works, and it will probably work with 3 of them. I'm gonna run into problems with the final. Because I retreated all the way to one of the sides in order to survive, but I guess we'll just deal with that when we get there. Hey, hello, welcome. OG Macintosh Monochrome Gaming. You know, there are a couple Macintosh games I've been wanting to play. There's a bunch of cool, like, shareware RPGs on Macintosh, like old school Macs. I think those would be pretty fun to play. There's always Dark Castle as well. Classic of game, Dark Castle. I played... Oh! Difference between ortho square and force arrows. Okay. So my technique for dealing with an ortho squared side was to retreat to a side. So let's go do this other ortho squared side first. There's a sequence to this. So what do? It was something like that. And then just let this fill. And now turn 28. And retreat down here. And then wait. Jostle one out. There we go. Alright, cool. Fool's Errand, that's another Chrome Macintosh game. Monochrome Macintosh game I want to play. Exile games, yeah, there's a bunch of cool games. I played Dark Castle on the Genesis as a kid. It was not good. I haven't played the original myself. Just the Genesis version, and it's very bad. A Mess of Trouble. I haven't heard of that one. So many games. There's the Mac Venture games, Deja Vu, Shadowgate, Deja Vu 2, Uninvited. Although I've played the NES versions of those. It would still be fun to play the Macintosh originals. I haven't played Deja Vu 2 ever. That'd be a fun game to play. So let's do the same sort of thing here. Oh. Like that. Whoops. And now 6, 27, 28. Okay, this does change things a little bit. The force arrow inhibits my movement such that I can't use the exact same technique. Maybe with a different timing. Whoops. 26, 27? Nine. Okay, no, we just wait a turn. Cool. Alright, puzzle solved. This was a fun one. Very creative tar puzzle. Very creative puzzles in this hold. For the most part. A solid snack, welcome. Yeah, the Fool's Errand looks really cool. I like puzzle games. Oh, Spectrum. ZX Spectrum. One of these days, we'll get back to the Spectrum. The inscrutable British adventure games on the Spectrum. There's so many cool games. So many game. So many game. Here we can just go like that. Perfect. Let that fill. Now turn 29. Wait, why didn't it work? Turn 29. Why did it work on this side but not that side? Turn order shenanigans. Turn order shenanigans. Alright. $28? I thought 29 worked. Yeah. Well, let's just do it the reverse way. Ah, come on, don't be like that. How do I fix this? I guess we can go like that. Let's just reset. Just abort. Let that grow out. Let's try and do this one first. Okay, why am I struggling so hard to fill this with babies? One time it just worked. It just worked. Yeah, I think it's based on how they're being birthed. It's causing complications. It's just funky little shenanigans that are very hard to... See? Okay, yep, that time it worked. Funky shenanigans that are inexplicable. They are explicable. They are splicable. They're just not worth the time and effort to figure it out. Alright, so now everything's done. So now we have to kill all babies. Opens the green doors, which allows us to kill all tar nodules. Alright, cool. That was a pretty cool little puzzle. Even if some of these puzzles rely on wonky turn order shenanigans, which would be immensely frustrating if I wasn't able to look at it, they're still very creative and novel. Oh, lore!
The first
Got the
watch.
lore.
Entry 1, Addendum 3. Finally, there is a solution to this archivist problem. Those archivists argued, the advisors argued, but I put my foot down hard. I am the first watcher, after all. People need to listen when I speak, so it's settled. I won't work with archivists anymore. They will be sent away to complete my journal without further botherance to me. I shall abandon this journal writing business with all of its tedious accounting of historical facts. Instead, I shall write my memoirs. You see, memoirs are a lot different than a journal. It's easier. You have a lot more freedom to write them how you want. For example, if I have something new to say, I don't have to start out by saying what entry number it is, or what the current date is. That's just some petty structure that journal writers cling to. No, I write what I want, how I want. My personality really gets a chance to shine through, you know? I can muse over any topic I wish, like for example, what's my favorite color? At first I want to say blue, but blue has a certain earnestness about it that I find unlikable. Why not periwinkle? Ah, that's the perfect title for my memoirs. Why not Periwinkle? A life of uninterrupted greatness. By First Watcher.
Okay.
Well, that was it. And now, if that gal wasn't lying, I'm just half a day's walk from Rooted Hold.
Hold complete. There's still a secret room. I didn't find a mastery wall. So there's still at least the one secret room. You conquered Master Locke's expert. As Beathrow returned to the high path, he noticed far across the vast black expanse a faint glow. Past the path's vanishing point, perhaps 10 miles away, was something as large and bright as any surface city. We're not done. We're not done. Yeah, there's just the one secret room that needs to be conquered. Just the one secret room here. You must achieve mastery on all of these holds. We've come this far. I can't stop now. So this is the final puzzle. It doesn't look like there's a master wall, which is fine. I've given up on this one twice now. Yeah. I tried it yesterday and then got stuck. Or couldn't finish it. Tried it earlier today and couldn't figure it out. Now we're back. This is a tricky room. Like, I got to the point where there was one monster left. One singular roach trapped on a force arrow that was unreachable. I don't know if that's indicative of me being on the right path, just need a minor tweak, or if just my entire strategy is wrong. I have no grand new ideas. No shining realizations have dawned on me while I was solving the other rooms. Now, in this instance here, rather than B-throw killing everyone, we need to manipulate the guards into killing these roaches. Or perhaps a single guard into killing all the roaches. The way the orbs and the walls are set up, the first part of the puzzle, we have to release the guards from their tar stuff gates by stabbing the tar blob. Now the guards are free, but the roaches are still trapped. To get the roaches free, we have to escape the inner chamber and hit this orb. That causes complications because there's force arrows blocking your re-entry to the inner chamber. Also, the orb closes walls and perfectly seals in the inner chamber. So we release these orbs into the inner chamber, these roaches into the inner chamber here, but we have no way of getting in there to kill them. So we need to use these guards to kill the roaches, but we also need to kill the guards to clear the room. So we need to, my thought is, stall a guard on the door while it's open. Then toggle the orb to close the door while the guard's still on it. So that way the guard's sword can poke into the inner chamber and kill the roaches. Once everything inside is cleared out, then we need to kill this guard and then drop all the trapdoors and leave. Yeah, it's complicated. I was able to get it set up so that everything was dead except for one roach. I don't think these mud babies would be a part of the puzzle. This wubba is key. The wubba is key. The wubba is key. Checkpoint's in the center. I wonder why that's there. So what I did last time, let's try and replicate that. This awkward guard dancing. Awkward guard dancing. Okay. So now we just have two guards and a wubba. I can freely maneuver about the inner chamber to get things set up as I want. I don't know if this is enough to solve the puzzle here. I like wubbas too. Wubbas are fun. They purr when you stab them. They purr. Bum, 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 bum. So if I go like that, we now have it set up so that this guard is stalled on the door. The wubba is preventing him from leaving, but also keeping this trapdoor active so that I can then later kill this guard. So the problem is we can release these, but I'm not able to pull these roaches over to the guards to kill them without at least one getting stuck on this force arrow. So that's the problem I encountered last time. Except this specific configuration doesn't seem to allow me to kill any of these roaches. Purr, purr. Purr, purr. I'm not able to put a guard on each of the four corners. I don't believe that's possible. To plant a guard on each of the corners. At least not in a way that still allows me to kill them without the guards leaving their post. That's just not going to be possible, because I only have the one wubba. If I had 4 wubbas to work with, maybe it'd be possible. It'd be incredibly difficult, probably not doable, but there'd be a chance. Hey, Kuiper Frog, welcome. This game has very good noises. Very good noises in this video game. I can't help but feel like everything hinges on finding the correct corner. Because I'm forced to be down here when I release the roaches. Which means these 3 roaches will always travel this way towards this force arrow to reach me. Now I can prevent them from stepping on that force arrow with optimal movements away from the orb. But then I can't round this corner without at least one roach getting caught in that arrow. What if I'm doing this wrong? What if I don't need the wubba there? What if What if we use one guard? One guard. Just please cooperate. Okay, guard. Guard needs to be in front of the Wubba. I think if I leave this tile undropped, but without a Wubba on there, I think I can coax the guard to simply stay there as long as I stay over here. I don't think the guard will choose to move away from B-throw to pathfind towards him. And then I can plant the Wubba on this arrow and then pop this orb. And then I don't run the risk of the roaches getting caught there. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I have never played Ogre Battle Kuiper Frog, or Tactics Ogre, or Ogre Battle 64. I've never played any of them. Never played any of them. Ogre Battle looks like a lot of fun. I know Dana's probably crying right now because he loves Ogre Battle. I know a lot of people love Ogre Battle and Tactics Ogre. And was it Tactics Ogre that's getting the remaster coming out soon? Opening the Saturn emulator. Cool. What am I trying to do? I'm just like dancing. Just dancing. See, I want the guard, not the Wubba. I want the guard, not the Wubba. Okay, we can oh, but I can't get the Wubba stuck there. I have never played anything on the Sega Saturn. I don't think I've even seen a Sega Saturn in my life. Sega Saturn. I am ignorant of the Saturn and its marvelous ways. Maybe I'm going about this in the wrong order. Perhaps rather than planting the guard here and then the wubba there... Is that even what I want? Do I... No. Let me think about this. I think I want the guard here and the wubba here. I think I want the guard on this tile and the wubba on this tile. I think I should do the wubba first. Come to me, my sweet wubba. Wubba! 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 My sweet wubba, come to me. Wubba, you're not coming to me. I think we're really close here. Guard, stay there. Guard. 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 Come on, guard. Ah! Ooh! Ah! It's just... guard behavior is not completely understood by me. It's not intuitive to me. There are many wrinkles. Wait. This is fine, right? This might be okay. Jostle around the guard. Now the question is, can I... Oh, wait. This might be fine. Might be going about this wrong way. Bring the guard... Bring the guard out without dropping any floor tiles. Go around the guard. Now I want to coax him onto this tile. That didn't work, okay. Guard. Sir. I'm back here. You can't get me. Haha. I haven't been able to get him to stand on this tile once. I want him to... I want him to what? Now if I create distance between me and the guard... Can I get any more distance than this? If I bring the guard all the way down here... He doesn't ever seem to want to go in there. Yeah, maybe they are programmed to avoid force arrows whenever possible. I can get him to do that. I don't know. Can't get... Guard's not cooperating! Because this isn't a viable path. He's never going to walk onto there unless this is a viable path to cut the corner to reach me. Drop those instead? Well, cut the corner. I don't know about this. This may or may not work. It's hard to say. Come on. Okay, figure that out. I don't even know if this is the right idea. This is a struggle. Let's back up. Maybe do the guard before the wubba. Come at me, bro. There. That wasn't so bad. And then plant the wubba there. And is that solved? I don't think I can get the guard to kill those roaches, though. In order for the guard to spin his sword to the southwest, I need to be all the way down here. And I can't walk all the way down here without the guard leaving his little chamber. So maybe this is the right idea, just the wrong side. maybe?
Ah!
Wow. This is weird. This is one of those rooms where I'm just not even really exactly sure what to do. I think I'm pretty close to the right answer, but let's try. Because I never did set this up last time. Let's try this. Plant the wubba, put the guard there. Yeah, because see, the guard is facing southwest. Or southeast. And then I can release the roaches. Put one on the force arrow. Kill it. Okay. We got it. There we go. It was just the wrong side. Kill the guard.
Clear.
Room is clear. Drop the trapdoors. Alright, cool. So I was doing the right thing, just at the wrong angle. Alright, interesting room. See, these rooms are challenging because I'm not very well versed in guard mechanics. Hold master. There we go. Cool. Cool. Again, there's no mastery wall, just the escape. So that's it. There's master locks. So let's stop the timer. Let that run for a minute. Oops. Cool. That was fun. A lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. Like, I was expecting this to be like a couple dozen hours, similar to Perfection. But no, this is very short. 8 hours is short for a DROD hold, yes. For a DROD hold, 8 hours is short. It had a lot of really clever puzzles. I like this one. Alright, there's the music loop. I like this hold. Cool theme. Very bright and colorful. I like that they use the custom images to get some bright blues. A lot of fun puzzles in this. I think a lot of stuff that we've seen before, just with a nice little twist on it. Like this one, use roaches to shorten the serpent. This was a fun little puzzle. Plant rattlesnakes such that they catch babies in a bomb's explosion. This one was very silly, but pretty cool. Cause the babies to ride the serpents to get babies stuck on each side, and then you toggle an orb. So serpent riding was very much a theme. This was more enemy riding, stacking enemies, but a lot of the puzzles do rely on intimate knowledge of monster movement mechanics and turn order, which at the time of this hold's release was not information that was visible to the player. So I gotta say, that does kind of put a damper on things. Like if I were playing these when they were released, I would hate them, I think. I just wouldn't have had nearly as much fun playing them. This one took me a little while, but we just had to plant enemies on these arrows to maneuver the rattlesnake in here. Yeah, a lot of guard puzzles. Guard puzzles are interesting. They're something I'm not very well versed in. Like here we had to use this guard to kill all the enemies based on toggling orbs to alter the guard's movement paths and breaking walls. That was pretty fun. Yeah, this was a movement order puzzle. This one was kind of cool. Serpent dancing. Dance around. A lot of serpent timing puzzles as well. Dance around the serpents so that they all line up right here, but without any getting caught. This one I didn't even engage with whatsoever. You're supposed to use this rattlesnake to kill all these serpents, and I just kind of brute forced it. This was tedious serpent maneuvering. Send the serpent all the way through this maze to get caught there. This was an interesting one here. The only one with invisibility potions. You had to grab specific invisibility potions to stall this serpent for X number of turns so that it lined up just so along this loop. So that when this queen laid an egg, it would ride the serpent down here. That was a very interesting puzzle. This is just serpent timings, serpent maneuvering, a lot of serpent maneuvering. And this room was abysmal. This was brutal. This room was brutal. This took like an hour and a half or something like that. Oh, this was a bit excessive. Take the tar mother, allow it to expand into this other chamber, and then kill the mother, cut all the tar except for one specific blob over here, while keeping one of these two serpents alive and running laps. So while the tar was passing across this corridor, you had to make sure that the serpent didn't kill itself on the tar. Bunch of trapdoors in here that you were forced to step on, causing babies to be spawned all over the place. This was just a mess. Then you have two simultaneous tar blobs growing that you need to keep track of and trim down, and make sure you kill the mother without leaving any unpenetrable tar shapes. This was a mess. This was very, very beyond puzzling and into the annoying category. This room is pretty cool. It took me a while to figure out, but it was pretty cool. I like it. This one was fun as well. Again, serpent timing combined with roach queens. Use roaches to block specific paths for the serpent. This one, movement order. This was a cool one too. Yeah, I liked a lot of these puzzles. This was a good hold. Good hold, but again, I do preface that by saying, because I can look at monster movement order, I appreciate the puzzles a lot more, but that was not an option to players when this hold was released, and I would have hated it if I'd have played it back then. So anyway, that's Master Locks. Yeah, I haven't looked at Master Locks regular. I peeked a little bit at like the first two rooms, and Master Locks regular only had 2 roaches here instead of 3. And the serpent was 1 tile shorter. Like Master Locks regular only had 2 babies here instead of 24 or something. And I think you only had 2 rattlesnakes to use. It was just dramatically easier. And those are the only 2 screens that I looked at in regular. I'll probably watch a playthrough of Master Locks regular just to see, for curiosity's sake, but I don't feel a need to go back and play through it. If it's pretty much the same puzzles, just easier. So yeah, cool. Fun game. We're not done yet. We're going to immediately move on to the next hold. Oops, I didn't import it. Import. Devilishly Dangerous Dungeons of Doom. Oh, look at that beautiful 100%. 100%. I need to get back and try and do this one. I was playing this one offline a little bit. Advanced Concepts. Just, you can kind of see in the preview window. A whole design to teach you little movement tricks and things like that. I need to get back and finish this. I kind of gave up after a while. So we'll move on to this one next. By Roger, a new Smite Master, or new hold architect. I don't know what the term is. Again, this is a post City Beneath hold. So this will have the new elements introduced in City Beneath. Hot tiles, speed potions, what else? Fagundos, giant rock golems, gel might show up, Briar could show up, all sorts of things could show up. I'm really excited for this. I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to get back in the habit of actually taking breaks and not just powering through. So I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes, and then we'll get started on Devilishly Dangerous Dungeons of Doom. We'll be right back.